Research published in Mental Health Today reported people living in 1957 were happier than people are today. I think about the popular shows of the 50s and early 60s like Leave It to Beaver, The Andy Griffith Show, and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Those reflected what life was like back then for some people. The 8-hour workday was the accepted norm. Dad would come home like clockwork after his 8-hour shift, to the mom eagerly awaiting his return. And then Junior was off playing because, of course, Mom helped him do his homework. And then when the clock struck 6 p.m., Mom would announce, dinner time. The apparent simplicity of going to work and leaving work at work while coming home to a delicious meal was a beautiful thing. But just like what you see from most influencers these days, what you see is a facade. Between the 1930s and 1960s, these wholesome programs featuring the perfect life were created by the big 5 studios of old Hollywood. Now, these 5 studios would lock actors and actresses into 7-year contracts that controlled so many things. It controlled the movies they did or didn't do. They could force an actor to do a movie they know would bomb, which would then subsequently kill that actor's career. These studios chose their names, controlled their weight, arranged their love lives, and even restricted having children. They wanted more and more money and were willing to destroy people to make it happen. As an example, Judy Garland, star of The Wizard of Oz, Meet Me in St. Louis, A Star is Born, she was force-fed speed and was encouraged to smoke cigarettes to curb her appetite. She worked 6 days per week, up to 18-hour shifts, and all that was filled with singing and dancing. The studio had to give her pep pills, which we call amphetamine uppers. That gave her energy to do those long shifts, and then they gave her sleeping pills to rest at night. The corporate greed machine ensured she was never going to have the life she wanted, Kansas, or anywhere else for that matter. Now, while there's been progress in human rights, we still hear all the hustle culture cheerleaders telling us to never stop working. It's the only way to get ahead. Well, the science doesn't support that claim. Science says if you want to get ahead, you will take breaks. You're going to rest and recover. It's the only long-term sustainable solution to achieve the happiness you always dreamed of. Now, I talk about the science a lot in other videos and, of course, in the book. But if you're wondering how are you going to get ahead because you have been hustling, what areas of your business could use your attention that aren't going to require you to hustle? We have a free business assessment. We invite you to click the link below and take that. It's going to give you a real score with real actionable items that you can take to help improve your business so that you don't have to continue hustling to keep things going. And as always, remember, don't just have a great day, make it a great day.